Even before Air Force One landed in New Orleans, many along the Gulf Coast were already complaining about when the president would leave.
I think the citizens in New Orleans deserve more than some kind of drive-thru daiquiri summit. Drive-thru daiquiri summit.
He calls it a drive-through stop, saying President Obama missed an opportunity to engage the community about our hurricane recovery needs.
And Republican Congressman Scalise called on the president to do more to strengthen levees, improve drainage, and restore the state's eroding coastline.
A lot more issues than just sitting in a school gymnasium and listening to people talk about their problems. The president really needs to put in the time to do this right and go on the ground and actually see for himself just what we need his help with as President of the United States to fix these problems. I think the citizens in New Orleans deserve more than some kind of drive-through daiquiri summit. We need the president to really spend the quality time here on the ground to understand the problems firsthand that we're dealing with. Yeah, and I think that what people in New Orleans would tell the president is you're not going to be able to see some of those issues sitting in a school gym. You're going to actually have to go out onto the ground, walk the streets, walk those areas where we're still trying and struggling to get the help from the federal government that was promised. And so maybe the president needs to see a little bit more on the ground what those issues are so that we can get those real commitments from him now that he's president and he's in a position to help us with these issues specifically.
Louisiana Republican Congressman Scalise held a press conference to call out the president.
The people in New Orleans deserve more than this drive-through daiquiri summit that he's giving us. I think the president needs to come here to the 17th Street Canal and actually see where the levees broke. Go places like along the coast and see the erosion that's occurred. He should go to a place like Slidell and see the fact that they don't have flood protection to protect them against storm surge. And in the past, we had a vibrant marsh that would knock a storm down to size so that if it would be a Category 5 coming in the Gulf, it would be a Category 3 when it hit land where people are. We don't have that marsh anymore, and we need to restore it. And we need the federal government's support and the president's commitment for that help. It seemed like he turned it more into a political pep rally, and very partisan tinged, and that, I think, degrades the debate, and it degrades really the issues that we're asking him to help us with that are bipartisan.